All right. Well, we are going to get started and we're going to talk about some immune health. I know that this topic comes up a lot, so I just wanted to take an opportunity to share a little bit more of what I learned from doTERRA's convention, and they just have a really good way of breaking down like what the oils are doing for our bodies. So I really just wanted to share those things. And so today I'm going to get a little sciencey and talk about innate and adaptive immunity and how our oils can help protect our bodies in those ways. And then highlight a couple of oils that I think everyone should consider as part of their daily routine. So first off, we have innate and adaptive immunity. And yes, I'm using my notes. And so innate immunity is like our primary protection. It's our skin, it's, different barriers like our membranes, so our nose, our eyes. That's why it's so important. They're like, don't touch your nose, don't touch your eyes. And then how our primary protection is also included is our gut health. So healthy gut means pathogens, direct quote, can't find anything to latch onto. And so if we have good, healthy gut, then that is a huge part of our immune system. So think, digestive enzymes, probiotics, things like that. And with those two things, it's clear how we protect our innate immune systems. So if we are unable to wash our hands, we're using our on guard spray. And so that way we're getting that, it's that alcohol to kind of clean everything off our hands, but it's on guard to help our immune systems. Considering like adding on guard hand soap. If you aren't, then I will teach you how to make your own because it's so easy. And that way, again, it's not drying out your hands, which to me it feels counterintuitive. Like if your hands are super dry, I feel like they're less able to let things like roll off of them. But that's just my unprofessional opinion. So I really love the On Guard hand soap. So that's how we're kind of protecting that part of our innate immune system. And then, of course, like adding in some good gut health. And I think that that also links to nutrition. And that's just something that I've found that's beneficial. When I'm eating really well, then my immune system seems to be stronger. Mm-hmm. And so for our adaptive immune system, which is the cells within our body, is what's working when something is going wrong. And so if our immune system is sounding the alarm and we need to protect ourselves, like how can we support that? Mm-hmm. And I know it's like something where stress plays a key role. Like if our bodies are stressed it's going to reduce our body's ability to truly sound the alarm, because what alarm are they sounding? Like which one are they going after? So a couple of things here, of course, includes adequate sleep and having a good sleep routine. And of course, a good stress relief routine. And so a lot of those two things are ways that we really want to focus on as we're going into the fall. I feel like we've become a little numb, or at least I feel like I've become a little numb to all the things going on. And I hope that's a good thing. Like I don't spike as much when the crazy things happen, or when I have to make hard decisions. And when I do feel those crazy things coming on, or like I don't feel like I can adequately answer logically think through something, I'm like using an adaptive capsule. And this is something that doesn't have to be part of your daily routine, but it is something where you're like, I feel this coming on, or I know today is going to be high stress day. I'm taking one. It's going to help manage that stress level. So that's really great. Or of course, having that adaptive oil on hand, or whatever emotional support oil you love. Yeah, exactly. Your roller. Balance is also incredible. And so to move on and back to a little bit more of that innate health, is let's talk about what we're using on a daily basis. And so of course I'm going to say we need to have On Guard in our daily routines. And one of the things they talked about in convention was, and who is they, first of all? It's the medical team that doTERRA has on staff. It's experts that they brought in to talk about the immune system and how it works. But these oils that they made for this blend, and I'm just going to read, but basically when you have a blend like On Guard, it works better with your body because it metabolizes a little bit slower, so your body is absorbing more of the benefit. And so what it can do is it can encourage good responses in the body. It helps balance and regulate cellular function. And so if we use it daily, then our body's getting that daily support, and it's like everything it needs to do. So back to sounding alarms. If we have that support and when an alarm gets sounded, then we know our bodies have a little bit like better chance of getting through it. So another key piece, so how do I add this to my routine? I'm diffusing it. The veggie caps, they're empty capsules that you can make your own drop, like vitamin per se, but like I'll add a drop of that. I like to add it to a smoothie. I know people who add it to their coffee. They love the extra little cinnamony flavor. So those are a couple of ways to add On Guard to your routine for an internal use. The other one I want to talk about diffusing is Purify. And I think that this is like, I know I undersell this in terms of like how amazing it can be. It's in my laundry every day, but it has lime, tea tree, cilantro, and lemon. And that brings me to talk about limonene, which I have lemon here. But this is something where you're diffusing, it's purifying the air. And then you're getting your citrus, your lemon, taking this also internally. I take a drop of lemon every morning in my water. And what that does is it helps support a strong response in our immune systems. And it's super cleansing. So Purify is going to cleanse your air, and then your lemon's going to help cleanse your body. So those are a couple of ways to get things into your daily routine. Another one that I want to talk about is just the topical application of your oils. So I talked about internal and diffusing. And you have, again, you can add a drop to coconut oil or a lotion and a nice foot massage at the end of the night, or rubbing it down your spine, which is super absorbent. If you're on the go, then you've got your On Guard roller. And honestly, like, I really love the kids line, even as an adult. Like, it has rose in it, Litsea, and cedarwood. And those are super powerhouse for protecting your body, but they're really nice and soothing emotionally as well. So I like both of those. Again, I'm just applying them topically on my spine or on the bottoms of our feet. So those pieces are like how to use doTERRA to support your immune system and to support your stress levels. But I also can't have this conversation not include a little bit about moving your body and taking rest. Like, this phase of life has really taught me that like productivity isn't king all the time. And so just making sure that I'm not stressing that I'm not achieving things. And I know I'm mostly just talking to myself, but if that resonates with anybody, then I hope it helps you too. But really understanding that it's okay to not get everything done because our body needs the break. So I remember, gosh, it must have been earlier this summer, I was on a call for work and they talked about how they were like, oh, productivity is up, we're doing great. And I'm like, what? Like, wait, like we're going through this traumatic event and productivity is up? Like, something's wrong here. And so that was just something that clicked for me. So I've been really trying to send that message, and I'm not very good at it all the time. But at least I know that like what is working well in my health routine is I am making sure I'm using my stuff daily. I'm moving my body and having lots of speeches in the mirror about being okay with just like not getting everything done, or really just not having a list to get done. So I said, I promised this would be quick this morning. I want to make some space. Any questions or things that are working for you that you'd like to add to the conversation?
Things that are working.
Yes.
We had a little, I don't know if you call it scare this week, but the kids came home from dad's with sore throats, runny noses, um, and then Thomas kind of got it. And both of our jobs, we can't go in. Like we have a questionnaire every single day. Have you been around anybody with a stuffy nose? And we're like, okay, this feels maybe a little overkill, but we have to be honest about it, we have to be truthful. And so we all had to go get tested. In the meantime, I was filling the veggie caps with oregano and On Guard. And it's the fastest, and I know it has all the hallmarks of a virus. It was a virus. But it's the fastest I've ever seen something really go away. It's just giving them those little, like, I call them just like a little bomb in a capsule. And really the person who got it the worst was Ashlyn, and she only had it for a day.
That's awesome.
When we started really treating it. So.
Oh, thanks for sharing that. That's great. I'm so glad everyone's feeling better, and tests were negative, hopefully.
They were negative.
Awesome. That's great. Good, good. Okay. Any other questions or thoughts? Okay.
No, I like that you brought up oregano, because I was using that before I went on my little weekend getaway to protect my immunity, and my system was rolling it up and down my spine before I went and while I was there.
Oh, good. Yeah.
So maybe that gave me some protection.
Yeah, it's
absolutely.
pretty underrated.
It is underrated for sure. Yeah, I didn't even mention oregano. Like, it's huge, and it really, especially in those times where you're like, I need that extra boost to make sure I'm super protected. And at the end of the day too, I really feel like if you go back to that stress point, like, you're feeling super confident leaving your house and doing what you need to do because you have these tools in your house. And that's going to reduce your stress level, which is going to make you less susceptible. So if that's one of the like major takeaways, then it's worth it. Like, so I think that those are great. Thank you so much for sharing those ideas and tips that are working for you. Before we wrap up, I did want to talk quickly about these the immune system kit system that doTERRA is releasing in October. And it's 3 months of immune support. And your first month, you get On Guard hand spray, the hand wash, Purify, toothpaste, the little like on the go, which is neat. Oh my gosh, what else? Floss, On Guard floss, and Wild Orange. And then the next 2 months, it's different products. Every month you get hand spray, every single month. But what it does is it will help you have these tools in your home, and you're not going to get On Guard every single month. So you're like, well, I don't need On Guard every month. But it is just another way that doTERRA is trying to help us make sure that we're getting the range of support that we need, and especially as we head into winter. So you just add it to your cart, and then it just keeps going. You can always cancel it. You can just get one. But I'm really excited because I think one of the key things is remembering what to use. Like, you're like, okay, I don't want to bug Katie. I can look it up for myself. But first of all, you can always reach out. That's what I'm here for. But this is just a really neat way that doTERRA is like, we're going to support you in this way, and we're going to help you get these tools in your home easily. So just something to take a peek at. And I have these sitting in front of me. I totally forgot, was the On Guard drops. So this is another nice way to get, there's a 1/4 drop of On Guard in each drop, in each drop. So you're not getting a full dose of On Guard, but it is a quick, easy way to get some support in your system. So happy that everyone was here. I hope that was so helpful. I am here every Saturday, so I hope to see everyone's smiling face again soon. Thank you.